Hey K-popers, welcome back to Hallyu, and welcome back to a brand new K-pop news roundup. Before I jump in, I want to let you guys know that Hallyu is now officially on Facebook and Twitter. I'll be sure to share all my new videos and lots of other fun stuff over there too, so click the links in the description and you can check them out. Now, a ton has happened this week in the world of K-pop, so let's get you caught up on everything you need to know. This is your K-pop news roundup for June 21st, 2020. First up, SM Entertainment has released an official statement regarding all the recent events in the United States and the fight for equality. Their statement is a great one in my view, as they recognize that they're new to this conversation and that they must continue to educate themselves. Really, I think that's what's expected of all of us, to take some time and educate ourselves in the situation and just learn how we can be better. Cards BM released a new Big Titty Gang clothing line on June 18th, with part of the proceeds going to breast cancer research and awareness. All the clothing sold out in the first 2 hours after launch, raising more than $8,000 for the charity. The South Korean government has pledged to financially support K-pop labels. In a meeting attended by SM, JYP, Big Hit, FNC, and Starship, the government announced it would help spread K-pop and Hallyu overseas. They're going to be providing subsidies, tax incentives, and looser regulations on exporting entertainment products. They'll also be providing financial aid in light of the COVID-19 crisis. On June 16th, TST's Yohan, whose real name is Kim Jong-hwan, tragically died. The cause of his death is unclear, and KJ Entertainment, the group's label, has asked that people respect the family's decision and keep the matter private. The group, which was formerly known as Top Secret, debuted with 7 members in 2017 with the song Time's Up. Jimmy Fallon announced this week that Blackpink will be on his show. They'll be premiering their upcoming pre-release single called How You Like That on the June 26th episode. It's exciting to see more and more K-pop artists making it onto Western late-night TV, and I really can't wait to see the performance. 2020 is quickly becoming the year where K-pop artists and their fans can do no wrong. Well-known United States political representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez explicitly thanked K-pop fans for their service on Twitter, saying, "K-pop allies, we see you and appreciate your contributions in the fight for justice." K-pop stans had mass reserved tickets to a controversial Trump rally being held in the midst of the pandemic. This caused the organizers and Trump's campaign staff to think upwards of 1 million people were going to show up. They took the bait and started bragging about the expected crowd size, and then only 19,000 people showed up in the end. MBC has announced that 17 has been banned from having a comeback stage on Show Music Core during their upcoming promotion cycle, following Big Hit's takeover of Pledis Entertainment. Now, I usually try to avoid calling out people or companies, but I think I need to do it in this case. This is a really petty move by MBC. You see, back in 2019, BTS decided to perform in New York City for New Year's Eve instead of on MBC's New Year's Festival. Because of this, MBC has been upset with Big Hit, and they decided to exact their revenge now that 17 is technically owned by Big Hit. As I said, it's a really cheap move in a feud that shouldn't even exist. Alright, now let's get to comebacks from the past week. The summer cycle is in full swing, and there was a ton of fantastic new music this week, so let's get into it. We'll start with IZ*ONE, who are back with Secret Story of the Swan. Stray Kids released God's Menu, which has some absolutely stellar camera work. Next up is Nature, who released Girls. Interestingly, the video appears to be based off the classic movie The Shining. Meki is also back with their new track Oopsy. Cravity released a delightful new song called Cloud 9. Soloist Baek is back with Looking for Love. Twice has released a new Japanese track called Fanfare. IU has released another new song which will be the theme for Big Hit's upcoming show Island, called Into the Island. BTS dropped a pre-release single from an upcoming Japanese release called Stay Gold. And finally, ex-Pristin member Kyla Massie has returned to the music scene with a new album and title track called Watch Me Glow. There were of course lots of other songs released too, so share the new music you've got on repeat this week in the comments. Now, did you find that Nature comeback to be disturbing, frightening, or graphic? Apparently MNET did, as they've banned Nature's Girls music video from being broadcast. The reasons include frightening horror scenes and graphic sensationalized content. I'm personally not seeing it, but it's not my decision to make. BTS has set a record for the most watched virtual concert. Their Bang Bang Con The Live concert had a peak of 756,000 concurrent viewers. EXID's Solji is going to be releasing solo music. On July 9th, she'll have a single album out for us to enjoy. IZ*ONE has broken the Hanteo record for most first-week album sales by a girl group. Their new album, One Eric Diary, sold 356,901 copies in just 6 days, passing the previous record holder, which was Bloom Eyes, also by IZ*ONE. Girl group G-Friend is due to come back soon. The girls will be releasing a new song called Song of the Sirens on July 13th. Remember a couple of weeks ago when Yeri announced that the first guest on her upcoming reality show would be Twice's Nayeon? Well, apparently she likes to name drop because the second guest for her show, Yeri's Room, will be none other than Girls' Generation's Yuri. I'm not sure how you top that, but I wish her luck. BTS's album Map of the Soul 7 has reached #1 on Oricon's mid-year chart. This is a huge achievement. It's the first time a foreign artist has taken the top spot on the Japanese chart in 36 years. The last artist to do so? Michael Jackson with his 1984 album Thriller. 9muse's Eunji is now a mom. She had a baby on June 15th. We're finally getting concrete details on Red Velvet's Irene and Seulgi subunit. SM has announced that the duo will debut on July 6th with an album called Monster. Lee Hai is scheduled to appear on Begin Again on June 27th. It's going to be the first TV appearance for her since she left YG Entertainment. Finally, FNC boy group SF9 has announced that they're going to be coming back soon. They're due to release new music in early July. Now, on to the week in music shows. This week was an all-out battle between girl groups. The week started off with Woojoo taking their first win for Butterfly on the show. Twice fought back with a win on Show Champion, but Woojoo responded immediately with a win on M Countdown the next day. The rest of the week belonged to Twice though, as More and More took its 7th, 8th, and 9th wins on Music Bank's Show Music Core and Inkigayo. With all of the great new comebacks over the past 7 days, I can't wait to see who takes the crown on music shows next week. Alright K-popers, you're officially caught up. Let me know what news caught your eye this week. Thanks very much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future news. And make sure you stay tuned for the next deep dive coming out on Wednesday too. I'm going to be diving into a failed concert performance that turned a rookie girl group into superstars. I also have a Patreon link below, so if you want to be credited in my videos, get personalized K-pop video messages from me, or even have a deep dive of your own, you can support my work there. Thanks once again, and I'll see you guys again next week for more K-pop news.